Hi guys, it's Crystal City Girl Homestead. So I'm going to start my side dish before dinner because dinner is going to be a very, very easy thing. It will go along with the freezer meal just because I bought it, then put it in the freezer. Now I'm going to take it back out. And one other thing too. So earlier I boiled up 2 cups of noodles. Well, they're elbow noodles. And I'm going to make, I hope it turns out okay. I'm going to make what I'm going to call a refrigerator macaroni salad. So we're just going to take stuff that's in the fridge. Well, this doesn't come out of the fridge, but you know what I mean. So the first thing I'm going to do is chop up some onions. I would have rather had purple onion, but I didn't have any. And I'm trying to figure out next week's menu so I know what to order. Because I want fresh mushrooms for tomorrow's dinner that Tom is cooking. And I was going to do a fancier breakfast tomorrow. Just because, you know, I like to do cool breakfast for you guys. But actually, I mean, I like all that stuff, don't get me wrong. But honestly, I really, really love just plain breakfast. So hopefully, maybe we can do that tomorrow. I hope. We'll see. Tom's cooking, so I guess it'll be up to him what he does. Now I'm going to take some celery I had for a collab. And I didn't use it all. But I have been sending it to work with Tom every day, so... Alrighty. And yes, these are all washed. I just put them back in the bag. We're going to put a little bit of celery in there. Don't want it too thick. Wait till you guys see that collab. Everything that I made in it. Everybody at Tom's work and Tom just absolutely love it. I think it's coming out Monday or Tuesday. Alrighty. Now we're going to put the celery in it. Now, if you remember right, a while back, I was gifted some cheese. And so we're going to use up some of that cheese. I really like the pepper jack, so let's hope this stuff is just as good. I'm going to get my, that's my knife from Rada for cheese. Look how nice that goes through everything. I love it. Oh, let's do, I think this is sharp pepper, so let's not do too much of it. And we're going to chop it into chunks. I know I've seen all these different recipes and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do me and add what I want. Alright. And then I'll probably just chop up the rest of that in slices, and then one night Tom and I will use that for a snack. And get that used up. I still have one more. Alrighty. Then I have some of the summer sausage. I love this stuff, you guys. Truly, truly love this stuff. But we've been so busy, we haven't had a chance to have any of it for snacks at night. Because we like to have that and cheese and crackers some nights. And there'll be some left that we can add with that cheese, right? Yeah, a lot of times when Tom gets home, it's so late that he's got time to eat, shower, and go to bed. On Saturdays, it's even worse because he works till 5 instead of 3. So dinner will be late again tonight. Alrighty, now we're going to chunk that up. If I'm not taking up too much of your time, guys. Look at, I love summer sausage. I don't eat it all the time because I know it's got a lot of salt and stuff in it, but you guys, I could eat that stuff daily. I just choose not to because it's probably not that great for me. Alright. So now we're going to add a little bit of the celery seed. Oh, I forgot to add something else. Jeez. I had some frozen peas left in the freezer. Let's add some of those. Why not? Use up some of them. So I guess it did have a little bit of a freezer concept there today, huh? Then I'm going to use my sweet relish. You guys can make up whatever you want. I know some people have those family traditions that they add all the different stuff to it. And you know what? Go for it. Then we're going to add a little bit of dill relish. Both of these are my home canned, by the way. Then we're going to add a little bit of mustard. And then, of course, we're going to use my trusty Miracle Whip. If I could get a hold of the spoon, we'd have been doing great. My doctor is trying, or my chiropractor, I should say, is trying something different with my thumb. It hurts, but hopefully maybe it'll work. Because it really sucks not having any, there really isn't the strength in there. So he's trying to crack it a different way, and we'll see. He just started it last week, so we'll see. Boy, if nothing else, it sure is pretty. All the different colors in it. Oh, yeah. Look at that, you guys. How does that look? We know we gotta take a taste test. Hello. Alrighty. That is so good. And I was going to add salt and pepper to it, but honestly, with the meat in there, I don't think I'd want to add more salt. And I really don't think it needs pepper either. So I'm going to get this in the refrigerator and everything put away. And then I want to show you a few gifts that I got this week. And I think you guys are going to like them too. Alright, so I seen a package out on my front porch, so I went out and got it. There was no name who sent it to me, but whoever you are, thank you. I've had this on my list for a long time, and I'll show you what it is. I mean, I just got like this like seconds ago. So excited about it. It's actually a shot glass, but it's a measuring spoons. So like it says 6 tablespoons, all that good stuff. I've wanted that for a long time. Not because it's a shot glass, but because it actually will measure more than just, you know, 1 tablespoon at a time. So that's going in my measuring drawer. Love it. Alright, now The next one, when I did the chicken video the other day, I do have a meat temperature, but I wasn't sure how to check that, so I just kind of cut into it. So, Renee over at Pike Creek Farm sent me one. Enjoy your gift after watching your chicken parmigiana video. Man, I could buy her one of these as a Mother's Day gift, so I did, from Renee. So give her a look over there at Pike Creek. She is a sweetheart. And so now, yes, I do have one, but now I have two. So when me and Tom are cooking, I don't have to keep trading back and forth and washing it, trade it back, wash it, trade it back, wash it, trade it back. We both will have our own. So that's what we got from Renee. Thank you very much, Renee. Now, you notice this pretty purple shirt. I got this today. And so Carrie Berry sent me $50, and she said, do something for yourself. Now, if you guys send me money, normally I just put it towards the homeless or whatever, unless you tell me to, you know, direct it at something for me. So I did. So I need some t-shirts. That favorite blue one I wear. Oh, you guys, I need to retire it, but I don't want to because it's the most comfortable shirt in the world. So I decided to get a couple t-shirts. So I got this one. Food is my love language. That's what my neighbor tells me all the time. And then I got this one. So I got 3 t-shirts. Thank you, Carrie. Look at that. Just a girl who loves food. So, yes, I'm pretty excited about that. And then there's a book that I have been wanting. And I'm almost done with my Bible study that I do every night. And then I have my, you know, other ones that I read and stuff too. But I have been wanting this for a long time. So I bought this too. It's the Ultimate Bible Guide. And it breaks it down into, like, where everything is. And I think that maybe that'll help me get more of a grab on the Bible, because even doing the studies, I have a hard time with retaining everything. So I'm hoping that with this, I was watching a program that said sometimes if you can actually see and feel, you know, where everything came from, that sometimes it sinks in a lot better. So I'm going to try that. So Carrie Berry, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I will be back in a little bit. I'm going to cut up some mangoes for Tom for tonight, and then we'll get started on a super, super easy dinner. And I'll tell you what, that salad's awesome. Alrighty, so I told you that tonight's dinner was going to be super, super easy. So in my pan over here on the stove, I have some potatoes boiling. And then remember I bought those ribs? Well, I put them in the freezer because I couldn't eat them up that day. And I told Tom, I says, man, I need to have those. I love those kind of ribs, and I haven't had them in so long that it was just time. It was time to have it. You know, sometimes you're just destined, and that was today. So what I'm going to do, I separated it in 2 meals, because we don't need a meal for him tomorrow because he doesn't work. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in the bottom of my pan. And then what I'm going to do, I don't normally do it, but I'm going to today, is, they're still a little bit frozen. I'm going to cut these up more into, you know, like, not necessarily bite size, but like that. Tom will be out of work in 10 minutes, and it takes him almost 2 hours to get home, so this should be done just about in the right time. Alrighty. I am so excited. I can't wait to eat these. Ugh. I've been so hungry for them, you guys. I tell you, really hungry for them. Alright, now, since I don't like to waste, we're going to do the open pit first. See if I have enough, which I doubt. I like them to be really, really barbecue-y. So we used up that one. Now we're going to do some Sweet Baby Ray's. If I can get it open, would be great. Ooh. Alright, so they're completely covered. And I'm going to leave this just upside down. And so I can use the rest of it up when it comes out of the oven. And I'm going to take some aluminum foil. I'm going to go over that pan, the whole baby. And we're going to cook those until they're nice and tender. I have the oven on 350. And I know it's nothing fancy, but it did come back out of the freezer, I guess. And I'm going to turn those potatoes off. We don't need them on quite yet. Now I'll check them in like a half hour to an hour. And if it's getting too watery because I put water in there, then I'll take some out so that it gets more of the just barbecue sauce. So I'm pretty excited, you guys. I love them. So I guess I already said that though, didn't I? Alright, so I'll be back and we'll see what dinner looks like. I actually decided as soon as I put it into the oven, because I have so much barbecue sauce on there, I drained the water out. So there's probably about 90% of the water gone. Because normally I don't use that much barbecue sauce. But then why not? So I did drain about 90% of the water back out. Just letting you know, I want to keep above board on what I do. Well, Tom is at Sam's right now filling up the tank. So there is the ribs. Look at that, you guys. Don't those look beautiful? So I'm going to get the table set up. And we'll be able to eat as soon as he gets home. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Show everybody your shirt. He worked hard today.
All dirty.
I'm glad we bought those cheap t-shirts. Your hand's in the way, honey. Your hand's in the way, honey. There's his dinner. Got your ribs, macaroni salad, potatoes with sour cream. What do you think about that for a dinner?
My favorite.
We haven't had ribs in forever.
Pretty good rib, too.
Those are country style. My favorite. No bones.
That's a perfect kind.
What do you think?
No bone, nothing to chew around.
Tender too, aren't they?
Plus mess because you can eat it with a fork.
Think they're pretty tender?
Mm-hmm. They're really good.
And he's got mangoes over there when he finishes that, but I didn't have any more room on his plate. So try your macaroni salad.
Look pretty good.
Yeah, I put the whole refrigerator in it. Tastes good though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So dinner fit for a king?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't stopped eating, so I guess he's hungry. So you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.